Alright. My name is Wes Rodriguez.
And I'm Marin Flores.
And this is... So we just did a recording that was probably 2 hours into it, minus the editing, and we have to start over because fucking Windows and the blue screen of death. Ugh.
So here we are, round two.
Round two. Let's see if we can pull it off. Last time, we brought up the fact that Marin is on his way. For the second time.
For the second time.
He has a functioning kidney.
Yes, sir.
Which means that after we've learned, it's been around 15 years since he's left California, and now he's not limited to the nearest dialysis center.
Right.
He can travel. And so let's find out from Marin where his ambitions are when in California, outside of...
Well, like the first 5 years, or the first 2 years of my sobriety, were okay, and then after that, I wanted to, like any normal person, I wanted to go outside, you know, and maybe travel, and you know, and I couldn't do that because of the whole dialysis thing. The longest trip I could take would be like 2 days, and so now that I'm free of all that, one of my things I'd like to do is take Adele, my fiance, who gave my kidney, and maybe jump on Route 60,
recover,
which I live right below, and just drive out, maybe head west, you know, just drive for 66, the tank until the tank's empty, I guess, you know. I'd like to go 2 or 3 days, and then maybe turn around and come back, stopping along the way, you know, maybe little restaurants or little places that pique our interest, you know. Like I said, I've been with it for 8 years, and we never really did anything, you know. I've never been anywhere outside of California other than going to Texas back when I was 21. I went from 21 to 24. I actually have 3 kids out there, which you guys know that. So other than that, I've never really traveled outside of like I've been to Virgin Records, downtown LA, Irvine Meadows, you know, places like that, but for concerts and stuff, you know. But I really want to. I just want to. You know, there's so much less restriction on me now that I don't have to do this whole dialysis thing, you know. And even me and you talked about going out there and to Seattle and visiting your mom.
Yeah.
You know, taking a road trip out there. We
have to do that.
And then another thing I wanted to do was take a cruise. They have dialysis machines on there, but I'm estimating it costs like $2,000 a pop. So if you go for a whole weekend, you know, you figure three shots, you know. I mean, it's not cheap, you know. And again, I'm estimating. I don't know the exact figures on it, but
how much?
Maybe $2,000 a hit.
Wow.
Because anyway, I'm done with that whole lifestyle right now, so I'm not gonna get into the gist of it. But the thing is,
lifestyle of what, dialysis?
Of dialysis, yeah. I'm so you know what? And it was really sad for me to say goodbye to these people who took care of me for like 4 years, literally. You know, I literally had a relationship with for 6 hours, 3 nights a week. You know,
yeah.
And you get that relationship, and you literally know each other. You know, like each other's lives and ins and outs, and you share movies that you've seen, stuff that you've done on the weekend. You know, and yeah, it kind of hit me kind of hard when what Kirk, his name is Kirk, he was one of my texts. He's been sticking me for 4 years, and he was like,
"Wow, that sounds kind of homoerotic."
No, you know what? Take it however you want, bro. It was, you know what? I'm secure in my manhood, dude. He's you know what? He's one of the fucking coolest cats out there, man. And you know what?
Is he handsome?
Yeah, he's pretty cute. Pretty cute. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Awesome. Does he have a gentle touch, or is it?
You know what? I'll be honest, man. You know what? This guy knows his shit, man. To have somebody
Do you know his shit?
To have somebody stick, what is it, 16 gauge fucking needle in your arm, you want them to be good at what the fuck they do. Point blank. I've had nurses stick me, and I've had other techs stick me, and it's like they're fishing for fucking treasures. So yeah, you know what? I give him props, man, because I'd go in there, and within a minute he'd have both holes stuck. He'd have me running, and I'm ready to go, you know. And we talk about our lives together. It was really cool. He was a really cool, you know, cool friend to have. And I remember the last night when he even said, he said, you know, he said, you're going for your surgery this Thursday, right? And I go, yeah. And he goes, well, this happened to be a Tuesday night. He goes, well, I won't be here. And I said, what's going on? He said, well, my grandfather passed away on my dad's side, so I'm heading out to Vegas, you know, after this shift. I said, hey, I'm sorry about that. My condolences, you know. And he says, all right. He says, hey, I just want to wish you luck, man. You know what? It's sad to see you go because, you know, me and you know, we're cool. But he goes, you know what? I'm happy for you, man. I'm really happy for you. And all the times we're together, whatever, you know, I never shook his hand, I never, you know, nothing like that, dude. And he just kind of put his hand out, and we did that little fucking knuckle bump, you know, kind of touched shoulders. And I was like, wow, you know, it was like the end, for me, it was like the end of an era, you know, an end of a period in my life, you know. And I actually plan on going back and seeing these guys, you know, maybe when I get off this whole quarantine thing. You're such an asshole. Because right now, the reason, let's mention this to the audience too. We're actually in my apartment recording because after the transplant, my immune system is so low and so weak, I can't leave my apartment for like 6 weeks. If I go outside of my apartment, I have to wear a mask, you know. I can't go to like the crowded restaurants. I can't go to the grocery store, you know. And if I do, then I need to wear a mask. But my doctor suggested that I stay inside, you know. And so I've had a couple of people over, but for the most part, I'm staying inside. I've been quarantined. That's what I'm calling it, quarantined from everything. Like yesterday, I had to go to the doctors and do the blood tests and everything. And I was like I think I wore the mask for like from 7 in the morning to like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I had to wear that mask, and it's a little, you know, a little surgeon's mask or whatever, you know, the kind you see in the movies or stuff, you know. But man, it's very, very uncomfortable, you know. But it's one of those times where you actually have to tell yourself, you know what, this is best for you. You know, don't be stupid. You know, discipline comes into play. You know, because you want it, and you know this, Wes, because you've seen how when we were in the hospital and we're doing the interview, you know, and you're like, oh, this fucking thing is just driving me fucking nuts. But it's like you just know you can't take it off. You know, you just know, so you don't.
Right.
And so
yeah, it was annoying, but
yeah, very annoying.
You just got to deal with it.
So anyway, that's where we're at now. We're actually, so you're gonna hear a lot of ambiance in the background.
Apartment static.
Yeah, apartment static. Ooh, I like that. Hey, that could be a band, man.
Apartment static.
Apartment static. You know, it'd be all just fucking bass and bongos. Boom, 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 ta, 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 ta. You know what I mean?
How does that relate to apartment?
I don't know.
Okay.
It just sounded good.
How about like a bunch of doors, like opening and closing, like drum beats?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Freestyle, man.
I think not, my friend.
No? And then like phones ringing and stuff? Maybe some mariachi in the background. Some arguments, like a black couple.
I know you took my mail, bitch.
Right. Right. You best not come back in here without no motherfucking paycheck. Rent is due.
Rent is due, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But Lolita.
Mr. Sanchez, your chihuahuas, they are out on the parking lot, and we cannot have parking when there are 23 chihuahuas roaming the parking lot with their poopies and their peepees all over the place, getting on all over the tires, And you know you're making my heart my work very, very hardest to monitor. And you just have to put your dolls inside your apartment building, inside your apartment in this building. Thank you. Goodbye.
It's funny.
Are we going to mention the fact that your son is a mere like 2 feet away, like gesturing, trying to talk without actually saying anything?
He got a fucking handful of Cheetos.
A mouthful of Cheetos?
A mouthful of Cheetos. Hey, that'd be a cool name too.
Mouthful of Cheetos.
Mouthful of Cheetos.
For what though? Like a stage name? Like Carrot Top?
That'd be a good fucking porn name.
Mouthful of Cheetos.
Mouthful of Cheetos.
You mean the name of the movie?
The name of the movie.
Oh, I thought you meant like the actor or something.
That's what I thought too. It's okay. That's what I thought too.
Hey, dude, have you seen that new movie, Mouthful of Cheetos?
Oh man.
Nah, I heard it was cheesy.
It's fucking orange, dude.
Heard it was cheesy.
How did they make it orange? All right, so Bryce, you want to say hi to everybody?
Hello, everybody.
With a mouthful of Cheetos.
Right. Nice.
Yeah, sorry about that. But
so let me ask you this. Let me ask you, Wes. If we were to go on a road trip, aside from Seattle, because your mother lives there, that's a given. Like, where would you like to take a trip to? Via plane, via whatever.
Well, trains. I've been to Philadelphia. We went to Washington, D.C. I saw the state capitol with my mom and my brother Jeff, and taking the train across country is something else. But it's kind of screwed up because now that I'm sober, kind of don't want to do it because you spend a lot of time inside the moving train, and you like a couple days, and one of the box cars is just open completely, and it's just windows, and in the center of it is a bar, and then it's got seats that face the outside like stadium seats,
right? And
they just walk around serving you drinks, and you sit in there. And I always wanted to go back and try it because I was too young to drink at the time, and then now I want to go back and experience it, but I can't drink. And
right.
So
well, you can, but you choose not to.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Good.
But taking a train to New York would be pretty cool.
That'd be really cool. Yeah.
I've always wanted to visit New York. York? The media, pretty much where media started, in my opinion. Radio, TV, broadcasting, a lot of that started in New York.
Howard Stern got his start there, yeah?
I believe he started in Washington and then moved to New York. Okay. He moved quite a few locations through different broadcast companies and then ended up in New York, where he met up with his crew, Jackie, Robin, and Fred. And since then, Artie's joined the crew, and then he had his little mishap, and now he's no longer with the Stern crew. I haven't really followed him since he's gone to satellite, but major media mogul icons such as Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, for sure. The late night show there too, yeah, with David Letterman.
I believe so. That's correct. And major comedy scene is from out there. A lot of the major players. When it comes to comedy, you can't make a name for yourself if you don't either go to Hollywood or into New York and try to branch out. I'd like to visit Texas too.
Really?
I think that'd be cool. New Jersey. I'd like to swing by Kevin Smith's secret stash in Red Bank, New Jersey. I'm a fan of Kevin Smith.
Hey, Jim Tan Laundry. It's my impression of people from Jersey. I had a feeling you were gonna do that.
Thank you for your contribution, Bryce.
Like, would you ever think of like going to like France or like
I'd
Greece,
love to travel outside of the U.S. Yeah, I'd like to hit, of course, Australia.
Like if you had
France,
like